statues in the next room. Billions in escrow.
Oh my days. It's actually here. This album is actually fucking here. I don't even know what to do with myself. Travis Scott, Utopia is finally here. It's been 5 years since Astroworld dropped. In that time from Travis Scott, we've had features, we've had singles, we've had hints that Utopia was coming soon. It's felt that way since like COVID. But the last few weeks, of course, with the release of K-pop as well and the pre-orders for physical version of the album and merch, it felt like it was finally real. I keep twiddling my hat because I'm nervous about it. I'm fucking excited. I'm super excited. There's been like 5 or 6 different album covers as well. The album cover I'm going to put up here is just the one I've decided looks the best. Similar to Astroworld, hidden features, it looks like. Because K-pop is on here, the one with Travis Scott and Bad Bunny, but it doesn't list them. I've purposefully muted my Twitter, my TikTok, my Instagram all throughout today because I want the features to be a surprise. I don't really know the direction that Travis is intending to go on with this album. It could go, I think, in any direction, but I'm just so fucking excited for it. We're going to start. Travis Scott, Utopia. First song is HYAENA. I ain't ready.
The situation, it can change, it can stay the same.
This is bizarre.
Help.
The fuck? This is very like Al Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, this shit is out of control. I'm driving through hell and I done brought snow. It's shining in here and I done brought glow. Jayhawk, cause it's out of Kansas.
I mean, I'm so far already. Like, I'm kind of glad that Travis has promised that he was, going back to a bit of like chopping it up and being more hands-on with the music. That's why it sounds like Al Pharaoh to me. I'm glad that promise is a real thing. His drums are fucking huge.
You shall go.
It feels like it's building.
I took the biggest blow. We stayed down for life. It's like a deal to do them all. We too much involved. Let's spend a single ounce of time. She bust a whole ounce by doing lines. We done lit up every set and told the picture never finished.
He's spitting as well.
But I got at least some mobile monitor to ride Billy till it's empty. Gotta feel me, pockets done fat, and I got a skinny squatters with me. And that's everything I know.
It feels like the soundtrack to like Mad Max. That's the image I'm getting.
Mother Earth is pregnant for the third time.
That's Maggot Brain!
No, I am not her.
One of the best songs ever made.
The maggots in the man.
It feels like I'm fucking being abducted right now. Very interesting start. Dark, cold, almost industrial, which I think feels like a stark contrast to the opening of Astroworld, for example, because Stargazing was so like glitzy and clean. This was a bit more, in the best possible way, like rough around the edges and gritty. Next song is Thank God.
I won't doubt it, he won't mislead all his followers. Praying on the process, mind and spirit. One life, live it.
Love the layered vocals.
This shit sound hard. The one made easy.
It's so detailed as well.
The God I'm breathing. You gotta go now. One life, live it right now.
It feels a bit like Bon Iver. Ooh. Ooh.
Still no pressure.
These strings, man. These strings always fucking get me.
Gotta run this shit back. Feel like the way this shit went down afterwards. I with it. I bought me a piece. Whether we killing the critics and killing the hate. Might gotta talk to a priest. The way we evolve.
And it keeps evolving. He took the words out of my fucking mouth. It's the space. It's weird. Like this song sounds so intimate but so big at the same time. Oh man, I love that. I mean, it was only 3 minutes long. It felt kind of It reminded me of Bon Iver. It reminded me a bit of some Kanye shit, especially from like Dark Fantasy, Yeezus era. There were so many different sections and it evolved so much. And this is one of those songs where when people describe Travis Scott as like progressive rap or psychedelic trap, it's these kind of songs I think they're pointing to. Next song is Modern Jam. Again, very fucking eight fucking like Run DMC type shit.
Baby, please get off the gram. I like you better in the stands. I upgrade my only fan. It do it, don't need a can. Put it on.
I'm really surprised so far, like how, not that it's not detailed and really intricately put together, but how minimal some of these beats have been so far. But that's why it kind of reminded me of some of the sounds of Yeezus.
I got him levitating way off the knees. The way I make it jump, I make it hard to breathe. It's like
This is so Yeezus.
I got the phone like I own the race. I got the keys with me like I own the place.
It's taken an unexpected turn, but I fuck with it. Like just for my personal styles, I love super stripped down, minimal, dirty. Like this feels like fucking Travis's version of a 9 Inch Nails song. Boom. Just those drums are so relentless. I love it. Boom. Who is that? Oh, that's Tizo Touchdown. That's Tizo Touchdown. It's so grimy. It's so I love it. Boom. 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 I loved how grimy, minimal, like just disgusting, dirty 1980s, 1990s, like underground club shit. The image I got in my head was like the blood rave from the start of Blade. Next song is My Eyes. You're telling me that's not Bon Iver? That's Justin Vernon. It has to be.
1,000 on my feet, stacks put it on my seat, 10,000 on my eyes. I'm swanning by a kiss.
Sounds like the Frank Ocean Nike's voice. This is weird. I don't know. Like all these songs are just they're conjuring really specific images in my mind. This, I don't know. This feels like like a really just like it feels like a lullaby. It feels like a really dark lullaby.
10,000 on my eyes. It's mad how it got so deep. It's mad how I got so.
Let's go, Sampha. Sampha and Justin Vernon. I'm assuming it's Justin Vernon, but Sampha, where are you? It's been 6 years. Please tell me that's not the only Sampha we're getting. Ooh. Ooh. This is so ethereal, man.
Tell me you tell the you see the road, I'm to my soul, tell me the size out of my face and my picture, but we can do it, look fine. All of that green and you about this.
I don't know. I don't even know what to listen to because this beat change is fucking ridiculous, and it's like it's swelling, and he's getting faster and faster as it's getting more personal and introspective. This is crazy. This is crazy.
When they make the ears can't look in the mirror, that shit pop. Stand on the stage, I give them the rage, I'm turning it down, can't take it out. We do on the streets, we do it for keys, we do it for rights. I think it's really smarter than this, and I'm also my eyes, cause I bought her the heat, made her cancel my niche, so she never go cheat. If I gave you a day in my life, one day in my eyes.
I give you 1 day in my life for a day in your eyes, bruv. This is I love this. I love this. And I haven't really heard Travis in this context really before. Oh man. I need to see the producers on here. I need to see it. So Travis Scott, Justin Vernon, of course, unmistakable. Bruv. There's 6 producers on here, and they're all fucking crazy. And I was thinking to myself, I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking that that reminded me a bit of the Frank Ocean Nights beat switch. And this is co-produced by Vegan and Buddy Ross, who were all over Blonde. Vegan particularly, crazy producer from London. He's fucking amazing. Wonder Girl, crazy. Travis Scott, Justin Vernon, Wheezy, Wonder Girl, Vegan, and Buddy Ross. That is insane. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so the next song is God's Country. I remember in one of the first iterations of Donda, it was originally called God's Country. I know Travis was involved in that, so I think this is one of those songs not left over from that's been worked on for a while.
It ain't up to you no more.
This is fucking creepy.
God, country, this is war.
This feels like the plan.
I've been drinking, it's alright.
I love the fact that throughout these songs, Travis Scott has an extremely distinct sound. The Travis Scott sound. It's been very influential. And he's not just sticking with that. He's playing with his voice. He's experimenting. He's going to different places, even though we're only 5 songs in. And that's what I was really hoping for with this album.
We'll take the whip, but it's a bite.
It's a bite?
This demon inside his cell with the ice. You in God's country, not in Montgomery. Go Ted Bundy, then go home and play Al Bundy. The car fly reflect the doors. I hit the gas and metamorph.
I love that slow down sample. Is fucking amazing. Oh, that sample is ridiculous. That was a short one, the shortest so far. Super creepy, man. Fucking hell. But next song is Sirens. What the fuck?
We have to spread out the word. Back in the need to refurbish. I was a top of no service. Watches it, I playing verses. They in the bushes, they lurking. Never look up at the purpose.
Those, I don't know what that is, but every song is giving me a really, really specific image in my head, which usually happens with Travis Scott because it's so cinematic. But this, it feels like a Western. That's what it feels like. What the fuck, man? That's just someone on fucking NPC.
From 2 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon, it's a festival right in my room. So I can give all this credit to Colgate, but I wear everywhere and smile. I know sometimes I be in denial. I know sometimes I be in the wild. How I rockin' it.
These guitars are so fire. Oh, nice. I can see like hundreds of horses just like running through the desert.
Isn't it supposed to be some perfect destination? This is just your hotel room.
I love this.
Looks perfect to me.
I love that. Just, playing with the idea. Because, when people first heard the title Utopia, it was around the time Heist in the Room came out. Heist in the Room is very, bright and flashy and otherworldly. And it hasn't been that so far. It's been super gritty, like dirty, like rough around the edges, but in a very intentional way. And I don't know if like the next section of the album is going to, give the fans what they thought they wanted. But I'm here for it. I love that song as well. Next song on the album is Meltdown.
Yeah.
Oh! Let's go!
T-time.
Give me that fired up, like hungry Drake.
T-time. T-time like I got a cup of this shit. T-time like golf at 5:45. But really the truth is I'm scared of the 6. Yeah, scared of the 6.
This is the Drake I need back.
Your bodyguard put in some work on the foot. The peppers we got us some terrorists.
Shit.
Producers we airing the shit. She asking for bread for her parents and shit. Go wait on a rack on some air.
Shit. This is fire. This is when Drake is fucking focused and locked into the beat. He's so good. He's so good. And sometimes recently he hasn't been doing that. I'm so glad like this is the version of Drake we're getting because this is heat and he's spitting.
My schedule's out, I'm spinners for real. And fuck all that spinning and narrative shit. I melt down the chains that I bought from your boss. Give a fuck about all of that heritage
Shit.
Sucky that Vogue was suing, cause I would've been with the Wassers and Paris and shit.
I'm working on dying!
Is you fucking crazy? Is you
Fucking crazy.
The shorty up there, just stop playing food. She ushered my way, then she started confessing. I know it's a stake, I'm screaming free Jeffrey. Can you collect calls right off of this?
These strings, man. Oh, of course, you know, Drake and Travis Scott, they had to be on a tune that had a crazy beat switch as well. And it kind of feels like they're going back to basics. They're going back to what they know, but like with all these years of experience with, you know, production and songwriting and vocal delivery and stuff, to strip it back like this, you need to have such an array of talents to break those rules and to go against like what you're known for. This is fucking heat.
Is you fucking crazy?
This shit fucking crazy.
Cheese, wrap around me cause I've got property. Chocolate AP and chocolate the V.
This is very 3500. Never mind.
Yo, is you fucking crazy? Is you fucking crazy?
Is you fucking crazy?
Swinging in the pickup truck.
It's so minimal. I love it.
A nigga bitch, but she can't have a baby. I shoot your ass at Walmart. Them boys rolling all brown like they whipping gravy. Making circus outside like it's Barnes Bailey.
That's the first it's lit we've heard. More guitars. I mean, I was, you know, Drake is one of the features I was probably expecting the most, and I was just hoping for, like I said at the start of the song, that hungry, fired up, super focused, none of this other external bullshit Drake. And when Drake just laser focuses in and he works, you know, with people that have that same energy, it produces greatness, in my opinion. Okay, next song up is Fame.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life.
I thought it was like Cochise or Kai for a second. I don't know who that was.
You stupid.
Do you know what I love, and I think it's quite subtle, is like since that interlude where the woman speaking was like, "Oh, I thought this was Utopia, and it's just your bedroom," and he's like, "Oh, it can be whatever you want it to be." Since then, we've got more of the like Travis-isms. You've had the "It's Lit" straight up Drake beat switch sounds and the super Mike Dean synth stuff, the Travis Scott we're known for. So I'm not sure if that's like part of a bigger concept or something. I'm sure it is, but I just like those details. Oh no, yes! I knew it was him. I just didn't want to believe it. Who is that? There's no way that's Carti. There's no way that I've never heard this nigga sound like that. If that's Carti, then fuck me. Because his voice sounds... If that's Carti, I'm pretty sure it is. I heard the nigga say, "Where?" No, I'm sorry. I have to look. This is Carti, right? I have to look. I'm not looking at any of the other features. I'm just going on Genius and see who's on here. That's Carti right now. That is Carti right. I've never heard this nigga's voice sound like. Oh my god. I mean, I don't even know what to say. That's Carti. How is that Carti? I fuck with it, but Jesus Christ, man. Every time like people want the specific thing from Carti, he's like, no, I'm gonna do something different. Fiend. Gee, I mean, I was not... Okay, so we got Playboy Carti in the album. Thank you. But also, never heard Carti like that in my life. It might divide some people, like Whole Lotta Red did when it first came out, and Whole Lotta Red is, in my opinion, one of the best albums ever made. But This nigga said, oh man, that is jokes. Oh my god. I'm glad to hear Carti, of course. I'm always glad to hear you, Carti. But yeah. Okay, next song is DELRESTO brackets Echoes. The fuck?
Statues in the next room. Billions in the scroll.
Oh shit! Bruv, how do you know how much pull you have to get Beyonce on your fucking album and not credit her? Only he can do that. It does feel a bit Renaissance actually. That's crazy.
Stepped into the ballroom. So hard to let go. Things that never give life.
Trying to see something.
I'm just really glad Beyonce is on this album. Not just because it's Beyonce and she's fucking Beyonce and her last album was amazing, but like, if I recall, on Astroworld, I'm thinking of the features and I can't remember a woman on Astroworld. Like, there was Frank, there was Drake, there was Sway Lee, there was Quavo, there was James Blake, there was Kid Cudi, so 21 Savage, so many people, but I don't think there were any women. It's just nice to hear a woman's voice on a Travis song.
Reading through the echoes.
I think he's just given her this song, and that's kind of what you have to do if you want Beyonce to feature, man. Is that Bon Iver again? Is this Justin Vernon and fucking Beyonce? This feels like an end of the night sub song. That's why it feels like Renaissance, but like a bit darker and grittier. This is a completely new context here in Travis, and I think it really works.
Driving reckless to a storm. Issue a breakfast in the morning.
It feels like it's slowly creeping and building. Let go. This is boom, boom. This is like end of the world party. That's what it feels like. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Hey now. These songs, they feel so much longer than they are in the best possible way, because it's like every song is like this fucking massive journey. But we got a Travis Scott house song featuring Beyonce and Justin Vernon. I did not have that on Utopia bingo, I'm not gonna lie. Next song is I Know, question mark.
Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck? No, I know. I lied to you way before. Baby, I don't wanna sound righteous. I got 20 bitches sucking like bisons. I just any mini money roll a dice.
Or just in a mini money roll a dice. Flow, it's crazy.
Tell me if you still love. It's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Tell me, can we still fuck?
It does feel like a woozy kind of stumbling drop beat.
I know, mommy, I know. It's 2 a.m. no stress. 2, 3, that bullshit keep getting. 30, you feel you best. I make the shit beat. Bon appetit when I'm feast. Living this life in the streets. It takes a beneath, especially in this cabinet cheap. Way before I had you writing some words. But then again, I could be drunk.
Super catchy. That's definitely gonna be stuck in my head. Next song is Topia Twins.
Twin bitches hopping up a jet ski.
I don't know who that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know who that is.
like busy. I'm like my dad, I'm from New Orleans Project. Yeah. Sitting sideways with a drink while I think. Bitches get cold in the summer, keep a meat. Twin bitches hopping.
I like these little accents in the beat as well.
Twin bitches, twin Drakes, twin Glocks.
Yes!
X-rays, cat scans, nigga ask my op. 10 bad bitches in the studio, they all props. Treat them niggas like rhythmic radio, they all pop.
What the fuck, bro? Why do you have to be like this, savage?
She give me wet mouth, I need a mop. I don't want that clean hair, little bitch, I want that slop. She can't bring her phone, ain't no giving out my drop. Amazon Prime, give me 2 days, I bet he drop.
Listen, Amazon Prime, give me 2 days, I bet he drop. I'm so glad 21's on this.
Twin bitches hopping up in jet ski. It's not electric, this shit gassed up. Can you catch it? The Virgin jet ski 10150, check the leverage. Hey twin, call her twin, tell her I'm in town now. London bitch, she wanna lick, she drop a pin in pound town.
21 Savage. I need to know who that first guy was, because he kind of went in. His voice was like super gruff and aggressive. Rob 49. Rob 49. I don't know who Rob 49 is. I've never heard of Rob 49. Next song is Circus Maximus, which I think is the name of the short film that's attached to this as well.
Unreal, what is this? Goddamn game.
Sway Lee on the feature is different gravy. This feels like Black Skinhead. This is not feel, am I going crazy? This is feel like Black Skinhead. This is very Black Skinhead. I'm back in there. Yes! I was so scared that we wouldn't get more Weekend because K-pop dropped. And I was like, shit, that's the Weekend feature for the album. But he was on it twice on Astroworld, and he's on it twice again. It's so big and industrial. Listen to this angel's fucking voice. I got shivers. I've literally got shivers. Bruv. This outro is fucking amazing. Oh man. How was that only 4? I felt like I was listening to that for like 10 minutes. In a good way. Yeah, it's just so progressive. It's so big and grand. The Weekend, you know, recently, with the release of Dawn FM and After Hours, he's been on his 80s, you know, new wave synth pop vibe. I think it's the best version of the fucking Weekend. I think Dawn FM is the best thing he's ever done. But hearing him on this kind of sound is a welcome surprise, in my opinion. Little Sway Lee cameo as well. I thought every element of that song worked so well. Okay, next one up is Parasail.
Get up.
Who is that?
Fall. Ride parasail. Rolling through the grass.
Oh,
Shading down the tree. You was all I need. Water moving fast. Watch your memories. Trying to make it.
I could cry.
Parasail. Flying through the bush, flying through the bush. Wave, we gon' rock. Wave, we gon' take a swole. We gon' swole. We gon' ride clean. We gon'.
This is crazy. That's so sour.
Success comes so easy for you. They're waiting behind the car. What you wanna do when you're not with me?
It was super short as well. Bit of an interlude, but oh man, that was beautiful. Okay, I need to know who was involved in that song, man. That was Dave Chappelle and Young Lean. Remember Dave Chappelle and Young Lean on the same track? Oh my. Yeah. That was fire. Next song is Skitzo. It's a long one.
Be me, I'm moving night when they really can't see me. I ran it back last time, but it didn't last time. I got so much around the house, I had to hide mine. With the heat talk, watch it burn your soul off. I took him out of office, now they work for me now. I took her out the back, girl, she played the lead now. Do that there, baby, night and hungry, ratchet, can you do that there? Way out when I'm a roller, do
that there.
See me, I ran it back last time, but it didn't last.
This is one of Travis' like hypnotic flows where you can just listen to it forever like that.
Bling bling, I get a rush every time I see some diamonds. She
gon'
bounce it like a closet, like she married me. Married me, oh, so had to leave. Keep me right there with my photo. I've been jumping out the gym with no joints on.
This nigga said I've been trapping at this gym with no Jordans on.
And I like me in this Rolls Royce, big old truck, I'm getting it. Bouncing around like he wants smoke, I'm a chimney.
Bouncing around like he wants smoke, I'm a chimney.
And she try like for money in my nail with no gold. I got rose gold teeth and rose gold rims on my rose. Beat the way they looking, we get richer than a bookie. Hey, without going deep, Shakespeare to the squad, brought the play right here. Got the vision and I made that clear. Up from 2 till it's 2, running plays like the Tennessee. She need me now, she need me a minute. I said you need me now, I ain't finished. Huh?
Beat switch.
I said you need me now. Stick to the code, binary like eyes and nose. I'm too exposed, I gotta keep curtains closed. Get in my bad, let's hit tricks for the weekend. But I pop 2 out, that whole pack, dog, I'm tweaking. Baby girl, come suck, keep me up, ain't no sleeping. Still ain't no chrome hot. I cut some off, I have to better myself. Against the odds, I bet on myself. I was a Frank Gibbons before things.
Bro, what the fuck?
I'm loyal, bitch, I got Jaeger on bite. I let this shit go off the top, yeah, no typing.
What the fuck?
These niggas is overbiting. How I'm always in their ear, I'm enticing.
That was the most like Travis has displayed. He's just like full on straight up. I'm just gonna spit bars for like 5 minutes straight. Okay, next song is one I think all of us have heard a snippet of. That's Lost Forever. That version had West Side Gun and James Blake on it. I'm hoping that that's the version that we're getting on here.
Have you ever been lost? Have
You ever been lost? Crazy fucking combination. The Alchemist, in my opinion, maybe the best hip hop producer of all time. And James Blake. James Blake is fucking James Blake. I'm so glad that we have this song. Have you ever been lost?
Lost on islands, driven in both cars. Just bring your girl, feel like she both ours. I'm just one angel away from blocking out the devil. Just one mountain away from meeting all my rebels. Lunchtime, but too many hours. All in the day, I see the flowers. They talking, don't you know you in the I follow.
It's so creepy. This song is like, it's like controlled chaos, I swear.
Wonderful, she don't want to leave.
Hey yo, whip the cocaine to the pop-ups. You was on the porch, I was locked up. He said he be dead by the morning. I could get 30 for the stove. Be your drink shit, head to the flow. Block up in Linux. Free slot granny got Wayne paid digits. Socks Burberry, dick sucks on a visit.
This song's only 2.5 minutes and we have like 5 different beats.
But I ain't convinced, never met her. She wish she met Shake, she don't need a prince. Took her off the O into the D, she ain't take convinced. Wait, we got it.
Do you know what this feels like? A twisted version of Good Morning by Kanye. It's yeah, that's what it feels like a real dark version of that. I mean, Lost Forever, we've heard the snippet. I hadn't heard the West Side Gun's portion. I'd only heard basically the Have you ever been lost? James Blake, I love James Blake. West Side Gun is fire. The Alchemist, best hip hop producer of all time. Travis Scott. You've put these many people together, it's gonna be fire. But I love how like progressive and fluid all of these beats are, no matter who's working on them. Next song is Love or Love.
I get it, love, they love me long time. I get it, love, they love me long time.
The fuck?
Y'all feel like that? Y'all feel like that? They give me love.
Y'all feel like that? That I've heard that sample before. Y'all feel like that?
This nigga who hotter than me. Y'all feel like that? Y'all feel like that?
I feel like that.
Y'all feel like that?
Oh! Y'all feel like that? Ballers, I put numbers on the board. How to get it done with this double-edged sword. Numbers on the board. Pusha T. A Kanye produced song. Okay.
Come and kick back with us. This is no religion, come and have mass with us. Tell me how you made love to a bachelor turning bastard. They used to grow up in the back, it was nice time. Baby, nice time. I get the love and they give you the dub.
Fucking aliens abducting me.
Tonight you see young and love and they hate me.
Is that Cuddy? I mean, if it's a Travis album, it kind of has to be Cuddy, right? Okay, next song is K-pop, the single that dropped the lead single, I guess, with Bad Bunny and The Weeknd. We'll play a bit of it. I do. I'm not the biggest fan of this song, but I do think The Weeknd is my favourite part of it by far. Penultimate song of the album is Telekinesis. Future! Let's go!
For selling cold, got Chanel on my jet. Shorty give me mop with the less it don't last. Taking more drugs, I go alone in the mansion.
Give me sad future.
I can see the future, I can see the future.
I see the future.
I can see the future, it's looking like we love this. You know the future, the bounce.
What the fuck?
Ducking all these comments like I'm Bruce, super mobbing with my angels like the Russo. Seeing every angle I can see through, yeah. Jewelry being like the real pimp. My bro cook up dope, it take real.
The version of Future this is really reminding of is that Save Me EP from a few years ago.
It's just like we imagine. Only selling for this high tech, cause I ain't got the address. I'm trying to be modest. Sound like I'm bragging. Cartier my frame. All because my fame, bitch said she ashamed.
I feel like I'm literally like in clouds, like during a fucking storm. Sound.
I can get it now, don't you? I just want it all.
Scissor! Yeah, I said get more fucking women, mate. She had to be on here.
It's so cold. Take my stride, shows that I'm gon' bet on me. Chosen on my shit and tea, hoes and I can't feel no heat. Diamonds dancing on me. You started first, man, you fell out of pocket. I'd rather fuck on you than fuck on names. I did some shit in Berlin, my moldy. We both did shit and it's working for me.
This flow, this is gonna sound weird, but this flow sounds like Marvin's Room. I did some shit in Berlin, never did. I've had sex 4 times this week, I'll explain. Having a hard time adjusting to fame. I don't know if I'm going crazy or because Drake was on this album as well, but that flow is reminding me of Marvin's Room. Who's doing these fucking Game of Thrones strings, man? Oh man, Scissor and Future on the same song. Heat. Absolute heat. Final song of the album. Till Further Notice. It's going to be another fucking 10 years till we get another Travis Scott album. James Blake again! Let's fucking go. This sounds crazy. Blake and Metro, fuck. Bro. The last time James Blake, Metro Boomin, and Travis Scott linked up, what did they fucking make? They made Mile High. They made Mile fucking High. This could go in so many different directions. I have no clue.
My mama always told me put yourself first. I don't really fall in love with women, man. Love.
What the fuck? What the fuck? James Blake, Metro Boomin was already enough for me, and you throw in 21 as well. You throw in James Blake and 21. Oh man.
I should have treated you better. Used to deal with lanes till she ran into a stepper. Big dog savage, I'm a zone C rapper. Niggas throwing salt, but the Draco came with pepper.
Niggas throwing salt, but the Draco came with pepper.
Never knew that I had to propose.
This is fucking amazing. Go with me. Fucking hell. Do you see why James Blake is a fucking superpower? I'm telling you. It's like this is like the exhaustion after all that.
You know the love is X-rated. That's how we made it. Drinking a balance of patience. I go out gracious. I'm trying to feel the shit the greatest. I celebrate it. Bring entertainment, going brainless. I'm going dumb. Take a sip. I've been going up the rip. I've been bumping more cold.
James! James! Crazy. Where will you go now? Now that you're done with me. Oh man, Utopia. Fucking Utopia. Fucking Utopia. Okay, so I guess the first thing to address the album, of course, so many fucking features. Drake, 21 Savage, The Weeknd, Bad Bunny, fucking Beyonce, SZA, Future, Young Thug, James Blake, West Side Gun. Features are crazy, and Travis, in the past, has been excellent at utilizing features perfectly and bringing something out of them, bringing the best out of them, which is one of the things I feel he's most inspired by Kanye West. Kanye West, back in the day, when he wasn't wilding out and shit, when he was producing the best music of his career, he would squeeze the best out of features and put a person here and a person there together, which doesn't really make sense. Travis Scott had fucking West Side Gun and James Blake on a song together. Like, that doesn't make any... If you know these artists, that makes no fucking sense, but it works perfectly, because Travis Scott is, you know, like he said before, he's the glue. He's the glue that puts all these elements together in these amazing packages. In terms of the sound of this album, I didn't know what to expect, but what I got was a really welcome surprise. A lot more rapping, Travis, super grimy, dark, experimental, psychedelic, industrial, all these words. Some of the sounds on this album, it sounds that we've heard Travis delve in before. The first couple of songs reminded me of Al Faro. Some of the songs, the way they're arranged, reminded me of like Piss on Your Grave or a couple of songs from Rodeo. And whilst Rodeo is an amazing album, there were a couple spots here and there where I thought it wasn't quite as fleshed out as it could be, especially with a song like Piss on Your Grave. And he's taken his experience over, that was almost 8-9 years ago now. He's taken his experience and, with the help of some of the best fucking producers in the world, refined that sound. And it takes a certain skill to make industrial slap together type shit sound really refined. But I think he's achieved that with a lot of the songs on here. Of course, you get some of the other Travis-isms that we're used to. ethereal, singing into the cosmos, amazing use of auto-tune. That stuff is there. Trap beats, flows, catchy hooks, they're all there too. But it feels like an expansion. It's different. It's extremely different to Astroworld. Because Astroworld was so like just larger than life, grand, like expansive, you could call it maximalist. And you can't just do that again. Like once you've done that, you have to go in a different direction. And that's why I bring it back to Kanye again. It doesn't sound like Jesus. It doesn't sound like Jesus. In spots here and there maybe. But the approach to it felt like Kanye after Dark Fantasy, the thing that everyone loved. And it's nowhere near as abrasive as Jesus, of course. Like nowhere near. But some of those elements and like stripping it down. That's what it felt. It felt like Travis Scott stripping his own sound down and like exposing the core fundamentals of what they are. And the great thing for me as well is this album did not feel as long as it was. This was an hour and 15 minutes. Extremely long for an album. And I'm of the opinion that, especially in hip hop, unless you're doing something extraordinary, your album does not need to be more than like 40 or 45 minutes. And it's only in those rare instances for me that people justify that length. Not that you should judge an album off its length, of course not. But when you're working in trap, it tends to be like bloated albums. There's a deluxe and there's this and there's this and there's that and there's that. But of course, it's been 5 years, so at the same time, I kind of expected a lot of music from Travis, and it really, really, really did not disappoint. Utopia feels like a misnomer. It feels like the statement of this album is that doesn't exist. It felt, if anything, more dystopian. It felt barren and cavernous at times. And that's why at points in the album, it reminded me of like a Mad Max film or like a fucking Western at times as well. But yeah, it's a Travis Scott album, first in 5 years. I'm going to be rinsing this to shit. I'm sure there's going to be moments and bars here and there that I didn't pick up on the first time, or thematic through lines running through the album. I can't wait to go back to this immediately. Those are my thoughts on Travis Scott's Utopia. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Make sure to like, subscribe, dong the bell, and I will see you next time.